As the Democratic convention gets underway, current and former party officials are calling for the Democratic National Committee to moderate its official position on abortion. More than 100 Democrats affiliated with the pro-life Democrats for Life of America signed onto a letter which reads in part, "We are concerned that many Democratic leaders support policies on abortion that are radically out of line with public opinion." Joining me now on Skype is one of the signatories of that letter, State Senator Katrina Jackson, Democrat from Louisiana. Senator, welcome back. Always great to have you on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Hope you're doing well.
I am. God has been blessing us. Even in the midst of Corona, we are up and running and staying safe.
Wonderful. Well, as a Democratic politician who has authored pro-life legislation, what are your major concerns when it comes to the Democratic Party's platform position on abortion as it stands right now?
It's not inclusive, and that's my major concern. Is that the party that I joined when I was 18, the party of my parents, was a big tent party, and there was no hard line drawn in the sand regarding abortion. There was always an understanding that Democrats were very diverse in their beliefs regarding abortion and life. And so that's the party I signed up for. Here recently, it seems that there's been a hard line drawn in the sand for the last 8+ years that says that a Democrat has to be pro-choice. But every poll that you see and everything that you read really reveals that a large number of Democrats are pro-life.
I know the letter that you signed goes on to talk about reintroducing the conscious language from 2000. Remind us what that says, and how do you think that will be helpful now?
Well, the conscious language from 2000 recognized the way it was, written. It recognized that we were diverse in our beliefs in the party regarding abortion, and that we were inclusive of both pro-life and pro-choice Democrats.
I know you also addressed. I'm sorry, Senator, go on.
Oh, no, go ahead, because what I was saying was, and so it allowed for everyone to have a place in the party.
Yeah, and I know you addressed today's virtual pro-life caucus. What's your message to other pro-life Democrats working to restore a culture of life?
My message is this, is that the culture of life is extremely important, and people often ask me why I'm still a member of the Democratic Party. I tell them, and I tell everyone this, and even the advocates, that there are a large amount of advocates that are Democrats who are life advocates who depend on us. And so the fight to remain in this party and to be recognized and not to be excluded is a very important one, because a large number of Democrats around the United States who identify as pro-life. And I would tell them to keep fighting.
Senator, anything else you'd like to say to our viewers upon the Democratic National Convention?
Yes, that please recognize that when you fight for life, there's various things that you fight for. For me, I fight for life from the womb to the tomb. And in doing so, what I recognize is this, that everything that we're praying for, every illness, every sickness, everything that we're looking for a cure, a plan for, comes through the womb of a woman, because we're all birthed through the womb of a woman, and that every life is important. And that when you fight for choice, you're saying that your own life was a choice for someone else. And I don't think anyone really realizes that in their message, that when we fight for life, we're saying that all lives are important and that everyone has something to contribute to this world. And we don't have the choice to identify who contributes and who doesn't. That's God's plan.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you.
State Senator Katrina Jackson, Democrat from Louisiana. Thank you again.
Thank you.